Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with.
The man who always works.
Oh, man. See, you know what? See, we got a labor dispute up in here. I got to make sure I get some work done because we got a disgruntled partner here. Sure is a good thing that he knows how to put all these things together.
It is nice.
Because I definitely didn't do anything. So, guys. That took care. We're here working our cabinets, and we are, like everybody else, looking for any news on our Dallas Cowboys. And thus far, things are quiet in Big D. Not a peep. We got the Eagles making moves. We got the Eagles making moves left and right. Here's the thing, you guys and people keep talking about Collins, but here's the thing: Collins don't get turnovers. He does not get interception. Great guy, run stopper. He's like a linebacker as far as the safety, but he's not a ball hawk. That's why I like Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas is a ball hawk, and he knows the system better than Landon Collins. I'm talking about renting him. But here's the thing: I know I'm an idiot, okay, and I know everybody, knows that I'm all down with Earl Thomas and everything else. But here's the thing: we all know he wants to get $30 million, right? And Michael is saying, "Get to work, Dad. Get to work."
He wants too much money.
We all want. Listen, man. I bet you want more money than what I'm paying you right now, don't you?
I want to buy a house. I don't care about the money.
Well, you need the money to make that to buy that
I'm not
house.
about the money. It's more about buying a house than the money.
All right. Well, regardless, we all want to get paid, okay? But because nobody has jumped on him, that's a good sign for the Dallas Cowboys. Because people are looking at it and saying, "Yeah, it's nice that you want that money, but we're out." I'm like, wait a minute. The longer it takes, the better for the Cowboys. Because you see how all these free agents are flying off the board? They're getting paid. They're getting their new teams. They're having press conferences and this, that, and the other. Okay? But you notice, you ain't heard anything from Earl. You haven't heard anything from Earl. Let me say again. You haven't heard anything from Earl. So, that, my friends, bodes well for the Cowboys. Because he's not getting the offers of that $30 million right away. So, keep hope alive, my friends. Keep hope alive. And I got to go ahead and make sure I get some work done so I don't get Michael mad at me. I hate when Michael's mad at me. Now check this out. I got lots of tools and lots of toys. This right here, it's a jig to drill holes for adjustable shelving. I hate doing this because it's a pain in the ass because you're drilling so many holes, but it's actually really cool.
Fully guaranteed in the first 2 years, and this is interesting. It breaks down to $15.25 million in 2019.
The Raiders. Okay. Mike, can I ask you a question if this makes sense? Okay. The Raiders had Amari Cooper, right? Who will be 25 years old this year, right? They said, we don't want to pay that guy. Amari Cooper never was a locker room problem. So the Raiders turn around and pay more money for AB, who's 31 years old, who has been a problem with the quarterback, and they have a quarterback who cries on the field. Now, right now it seems like they're more like Joe the fan signing people. Because now they're looking at Le'Veon Bell. Oh, we want that guy. Wait a minute. So it's like, okay, so you want AB, Le'Veon Bell, you sign Brown from the offensive lineman from the Patriots, and all of a sudden, all that cash that you had is drying up. Now, I'm not saying that they haven't done some good things, because they really have. But this stuff could blow up in their face. Now, another interesting thing we haven't heard anything about is Cole Beasley.
He's gone.
Maybe.
That's all you need.
But nobody's jumped on him that fast. See, Danny Amendola already signed. So the question is, will the Dallas Cowboys do anything? Hello, everybody. Mark Holmes here. I was actually, oh, God. I just got back. I had to do some shit. I mean, literally, I had to do some shit for work that was literally shit. It's a macerator pump, which is like a garbage disposal that chops up the shit because the drain line is too low. That was some nasty shit. And it has a backflow preventer, so there's still stuff in the pipe. Had to take that off all over me. I was just like, ah! So driving home for about 45 minutes, I smelled like shit. Ah! So I came home, took a nice shower. Haven't heard anything. Here's my thing. I'm going to tell you right now. The Dallas Cowboys, nobody's told me anything or anything. This is just my thing. The longer it takes for Earl Thomas to sign with the team, the better the chances are for the Dallas Cowboys. So you got 3 of these put together? Okay. All right, so now we're doing the other one like we did. Remember the base ones? So you're going to put top and bottom, and then 4 inches. First top and bottom, then we need a 4-inch spacer, and then another 4-inch spacer for those, and then there's going to be one more, because there's going to be 4 drawers in this one.
I thought you were going to mark them.
We'll put the top and the bottom in, and then I'll mark the next ones. Okay. So here we have our cabinet. We got our face frame on it. We've got our holes for our adjustable shelves to go in it. And then we've got our backing. Uh-oh. ESPN? Nope, page manager. Okay. So then we're going to put this on the back of it, and then we got a whole cabinet. The great thing about building cabinets is it's just making a freaking box. The Cowboys can get anybody they want to if they want to pay them. I don't know who they want. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. The Cowboys, their DNA is don't spend a lot of money in free agency. And we don't know if that's going to change. I hope that they try and make a couple of moves, but there is no guarantees with the Dallas Cowboys. They are hard-headed. Well, and that's the thing you got to look at. See, Earl Thomas, his family is from Orange, Texas, which is close to the Louisiana border. And his father was a minister. And they ended up building a church in Orange. And, of course, the family's home, which was destroyed in a hurricane. But Earl paid for them to build another house there. So that is truly home for him. The kids, they're in school in Austin. Advantage for the Cowboys? Low taxes. Your money will go further in Dallas, in Texas, than it will in other places. And of course, the Cowboys having Chris Richard, an assistant that he knows, means the learning curve is low as well. So, Cowboys have a lot of advantages that other teams don't. So we'll have to wait and see if those advantages work. I hope you guys tune in tonight onto the other channel, 9 o'clock Eastern. We'll be talking about the Cowboys and everything else. And the Woodboard channel, okay? Michael keeps reminding me, Dad, you are live streaming on the wrong channel. This is no longer going to be the At Work channel. It'll be the other one. So we'll start doing that over there some. So you need to subscribe to the Woodboard. Check that out, guys. That's a cat. Put some filler in the nail holes here. Sand this on flat. Bam! It's ready to go in. It just needs a door. All right. Did I do okay on that one, Mr. Mike? Did I do okay on that one? Mike is.
They're the ones that see you not working.
Mike is. He's cracking the whip.
They're the ones that see you not working.
To set the market, and a guy who was a full-time Pro Bowler for the Baltimore Ravens, made did not get the franchise tag for the Ravens, and then of course officially free agent.
So what's everybody doing right now? You guys kicking around like I am, just waiting for some news?
Insider Ian Rappaport. Ian, what are you hearing about those?
CJ Mosley has a little bit of a battle going on right here. Clearly going to reset the. And it actually could be more. Many teams interested. The Washington as Tom Pellis said, the New York Jets, and the Browns who could steal one of the big-time players from the rival. The Ravens are not out of it yet. It seems like they're catching up to them if this is a player they want to secure.
Hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with Michael Anthony Fitness, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, my workday would go a lot slower. So,
he's a physical middle linebacker. There aren't many middle linebackers that are physical that can play downhill. He can play in the 34th rate. So you have a guy who can play the run in the front
so I'll
seven.
go this way, and then I get that one, and I'll mark the other
You
one.
got a pretty good back. Cover both ways and hit the linebacker. If you're a cover guy, you're an average linebacker.
Came in the same
Country played all three guys for him. So you have a kid like this young who's still going into his prime. Hey, this is going to come down to the last
Position there off the ball.
She wore them apple bottom jeans, the ones with the fur. What's up, people? Our boys are pissed. Your boy's pissed. Yeah, Michael. He wants to get this work done, man. I love his drive.
I am. Thanks, Charlie. Thanks, Rick. I got my guys over here, Chris Brockman and Mike Del Tufo. Good to see you guys over
You
here.
two can wait. It's time to work.
Just to get you on the
Man,
NFL,
I'm doing both.
Just to make sure that all of my colleagues, your former colleagues in the NFL, know.
We're getting these cabinets done faster than I normally get them done.
Mike, I appreciate you putting a free Rich Eisen show hat on for beginning purposes. So look, we're here part of the NFL Network.
Shoots, we've been.
Free agency frenzy.
These didn't exist yesterday.
Our 3-hour show on what I call the Mr. Big Chest Monday edition of the Rich Eisen show because it's really Antonio Brown's world and we're all
Antonio Brown's world. Okay. Apple bottom jeans.
3 years at age 30, a 9-year Hall of Fame worthy resume. Prior to this contract, a 3 years contract with $0 guaranteed dollars, and we still, there's been tons of things that happened in Pittsburgh at the end of the season.
All right. The Raiders. I'm gonna go out and get the other crew. I'll be back. I'll be back.
There's the next one.
Okay, the next one, let's see. It's, 4 inches again. We're gonna put 2 4-inch drawers in, and we're gonna split the difference.
And his mindset off of it,
These are gonna be very
Mr.
narrow
Big
drawers.
Chest basically told
Keep
anybody
like serving
who
cups and
wants
stuff in there.
to, or if they
I'll be back.
have him experience their new facility and new world, and eventually have him fall in love with it and play out the rest of his contract, or then give him a contract extension. He was telling those people, I will have none of that. And I cannot remember in my now. Do sit-ups on his lawn after being told to leave his place of business in Philadelphia. And I'm wondering if T.O. had an Instagram live feed or a Twitter feed back in his day, would he have been able to get the exit visa from certain teams that he wanted an exit visa from, a quarterback that he didn't want to be associated with on the field anymore? Would he have been able to get what Antonio Brown got this weekend, which is something I've never seen before. Now, we've seen players come in to the NFL and maybe tells the team don't draft me. We've seen that. And we have seen maybe some other quarterbacks threatening to retire. I mean, Jake Plummer did, in fact, retire.
I need a little more power.
I'm wondering what the ramifications of that will be.
What time are you leaving now?
And I'm wondering
Say what?
204 inches the number.
5?
I want to know what you think of your
Like 2
teams.
hours.
That's a lot more power. Damn. Now we just put the back on. Well, hello, everybody. Mark Holmes here with, of course, Michael Anthony. We're in the shop doing some work and stuff. Michael's a slave driver, so he said YouTube can wait. So I am trying to bust the hump and make sure we can get this thing done and keep on talking with you guys, because that's what I do. I do a couple of things at the same time because, well, that's just like that.
NFL Network, where there's a frenzy. Right.
Perfect fit. All right, we got one more to do. We'll split the difference.
Here, when we come back, it's certainly much more to get to. Maybe a little bit deeper into the Antonio Brown trade. Back in the sector on NFL Network when as the football world was introduced to the Antonio Brown elite wide receiver situation in the NFL.
That'll work perfect. She wore them apple bottom jeans, the ones with the fur.
A player will roster change a league-defining week. The friends and the free agents, deals in the works, we're on the case.
Funny, we haven't heard anything about Earl Thomas.
This is
not
your
coming.
invitation to incineration.
If he comes, you want to have a bet?
I could really care less about Earl Thomas.
That's his deal.
You could care less about it. If he becomes a Cowboy, you're still not gonna care less about it? That was Cowboys Trump. He's not getting $15 million. That's what you guys don't understand. He's not getting $15 million.
You can go find $15 million at the 49ers.
No, the 49ers ain't gonna pay him $15 million. Okay, you know what? I will bet.
You can go Odell back to the 49ers.
I will bet that he does not sign for $15 million. I can guarantee that.
Well, good, he can go.
I can guarantee. You know, I will almost bet my life against a handful of crap.
I wouldn't go there.
Okay, so it's been reported that Landon Collins is signing with the Redskins. Now that will give us a marker, because well, the Redskins, they always pay too much. I mean, they paid $73 for Alex Smith, so they may screw up the market.
Hey, you can go to the Redskins.
Landon Collins. Look at that, guys. Bam. Another cabinet. What do you think, guy? That's two of the upper ones. Bam, just like that. See, Michael's got me motivated and pumping me up. 6 years. 6 years, 84 million. Who's getting? Earl Thomas ain't getting 6 years. He's looking for 2. Holy moly! Landon Collins signed for 6 years, $84 million. See, that's the Washington Redskins. They paid 73 for Alex Smith.
Hey, Earl Thomas, you can go to Washington and get paid.
6 into 84.
Earl Thomas, Washington Redskins are calling for you.
That's 13 million a year.
You can go to the Redskins and get paid.
So that's still not 15.
So you can still go to the Redskins and get paid.
Woo! The Redskins, they stupid. And that's why they owe a quarterback who will never play again. Damn. Redskins messing up the market.
So yeah.
Wait a minute. Earl Thomas has agreed to a 5-year deal, according to Ian Rappaport. Okay, then that's not a done deal if it's Ian Rappaport. Well, okay, so I haven't seen any of this stuff. Skin fans are headed for the bridges. Landon Collins, I can't believe he got that kind of money. That's crazy. 45 million guaranteed. The dude is lying. Okay, somebody was lying about it. Yeah, I was going to say on the 49ers. You checking it out?
Earl Thomas seems a 2-year deal worth $30 million.
He's seeking it.
With the 49ers.
He's seeking or he signed?
It's almost a done deal.
Okay, well, if that's the case, well, more power to him.
Looks like they wanted to give him the 15.
They're stupid. Let's see.
That's what I read, and it wasn't from Ian Rappaport.
Okay, so Landon Collins signs with the Redskins.
So it looks like Earl Thomas maybe going to the 49ers to get paid.
Practically, JoJo, when you see a deal agreed to, at this point, it means the player is getting what he wants anyways.
Well, okay. You know about Landon Collins. I haven't seen anything yet about Earl.
Lewis's point, I think it's very, very astute to underline that because you cannot put a price on leadership and cohesion, holding a team together, particularly when you consider some of the other veterans listed in that lineup, Alec Overton, that haven't even really been there. Landon, even though he's looked at.
Okay, so we'll keep the news on and see what's going on. So Landon Collins is going to the Redskins.
His departure, and a lot of people were surprised that they didn't. Was not, but a lot of people were surprised that he was not. That his.
You said that it's a done deal, or they're talking about it?
They're talking right now about the 15 million.
15. They're talking about. No, did they say he signed? I know he's looking for 15 million.
It says that they want to give him the 15, but they haven't signed yet.
Well, okay.
So they're willing to pay him.
That's crazy to pay $15 million.
They're willing to pay the man.
I would not spend $15 million for him. I mean, I ain't mad at him because for $15 million, hell, I'd play in Buffalo. All right, so
Yeah, because you're over there talking to YouTube.
oh, hold it. You just putting a couple of screws in. I'm drilling all of these holes in this thing. He's doing one. Alright. What nail holes do you fill those in? Good question. Look for it and see. Hopefully we find it.
Special NFL free agency.
I gotta go. I'm gonna make a run to the depot anyway to get some.
Is this the one? Is this the one?
No,
We only make one thing.
it's the yellow can.
Driving machine.
If it's
Look
one,
on top of that. They might be right up underneath there.
did you get another one? Oh
I
yeah.
had one.
I know that dented one was on.
That's oak. No, that's not this one. That's the wrong color. It's that color can. Well, maybe that we have to end this then and have to make a run to the snow. knocked off. And this is the hard part when you have a small workshop like this, because you knock something on the floor, can't see it. Let's see. Redskins still have 500. That's one of those ones I scratched my head on because, I mean, it may work out, but I look at the age and the amount of money they're putting into it. To me, it's more of the Raiders are more like Joe the fan making the moves and stuff. Yeah, Landon Collins, 6 years, $84 million. So that comes out to I think $13 million a year. Cowboys get afford Earl Thomas. That's a lot of money. Yeah, but here's the thing. Redskins always win in the offseason. Remember when everybody said, oh, the Redskins have the best quarterback situation in the division. They've got Alex Smith. He's a great quarterback. How did that work out for him last year? ET to DT. They're not gonna sign Earl Thomas. We'll see. We'll see. There's some other guys out there. I want, let's not get it wrong. I want him on our team, but not at $15 million. That's just too much. Can't fund it, huh?
This is always some change.
Damn.
$2 for the chair.
There's your wire cutters are down there too, so don't lose those.
How much for the refiner then?
Okay. Then
That is definitely not for sale. Is this a yard sale?
If it's
Let's
in
get
the
some
yard,
more
then
then.
it's for sale.
Here we go.
Geico.
No wood filler. Ah!
What about that can?
That's a colored one. That's mahogany. What time is it?
3:30.
Okay. Almost 3:30. I can't find it. Twan Bellamy commented on. Okay. It'll be Cleo Mack over Mark. Cole, yeah, I know, Victor, that he's gone there. Any word on Earl? That's what I'm looking for. I don't care about the Redskins. Yeah, the Redskins always pay too
Hey,
much.
if you want 15, go to Redskins. They'll pay them. They'll give you 15. It's like the 49ers are willing to pay you that 15.
What I can do is I can show you how to drill the holes in this, and then I can put together the next go around.
Metrics that challenge you to challenge yourself.
Damn it.
Just one part of the best cardio machine on the planet, Peloton.
As the countdown continues to the start of initial free agency, we've got coverage tomorrow in NFL Live. We'll have all the latest, 1:30 Eastern on ESPN2. We are back on special at 4:30 on ESPN. See officially.
All right, so Landon Collins to the Redskins. All right, so here's what we got to do. See this mark right here? This one? This one is the one. It's going to go beside that. Hold on, let me- After, this is the cheap. After you drill that first one, put that in here, and it'll keep it from moving. So then just go through and drill. Each of those holes, leave the last two open. Okay? So, let me slip that you.
Another former Patriot going to reunite with Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn, the general manager in Detroit, Trey Flowers, pass rusher. Again, it looks like it's 16, 17
Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here. Redskins have paid a boatload. I think we signed Earl Thomas for $11 million. See, again, okay, all right. Here's my thing again. I'm gonna say it one more time, okay? The Redskins paid too much for Landon Collins. To me, but I could be wrong. So that sets the market 6 into 84. Again, six.
Familiarity is important. You want to know what you're buying when you're buying.
So that's 14 a year.
You don't want to go into it blind and have it be something.
That's 14 a year. I don't know that anybody's gonna go more than that. So 14 million a year, to me, that's a lot. But the thing with Landon Collins, you could say, is he's younger and didn't coming off an injury. But Landon Collins is not a good cover guy, and he's not a big Redskin guy. I mean, big interception guy. And the Redskins always pay too much for guys. Remember, they signed Haynesworth for $100 million, and that came and bit him in the ass. He ended up getting $34 million for 2 years and I think 4 sacks. Alex Smith, $73 million guaranteed, basically for 1 season. So the Redskins always go really high. So I'm not going to go through and say that that's really the market. I mean, that's the Redskins market.
This is what you need. You have a
Tracy, shut the fuck up, Ray. We're not trading Z. Who said? Don't bring a Koye up in here. We've already mentioned that one about trading Zeke.
We can trade him, not this year.
We ain't trading Zeke, man. We trade Zeke. We're screwed.
We can trade him when the wheels are about to fall, before the wheels fall off.
All right, Trey Flowers is going with the Lions. So hello everybody, we're sitting here like Dallas Cowboy fans always do, sit around and wait. Free agency, everybody makes moves and everything else, and we sit back. Remember last year how everybody was signing people left and right and everything else, and Jerry Jones' family went off to North Carolina on vacation? Yeah.
Very well liked. They did have some.
Yeah.
But he's healthy, durable, talented.
That's what we do.
They're banking, and they know what to do.
Welcome to the Jobu Sports Report shop. ET to San Francisco? Yeah. I've heard those rumors, but we'll see. Dez on Twitter at Charlie Casserly. Bro, I think we need... Bro, I think that's who we need. Him and a D tackle. Oh, I agree. Your video is now ready. Did I not do it? Sue's not a full-time starter anymore, and the question would be how much would he want? But what's happening? Would we get ET? Well, so far we haven't heard anything on here. Now we know that San Francisco wants him. Will the Raiders make the playoffs? I don't think they will. I hate the way. Hey, it's better than having nothing. We could just be not talking about football. At least we can think about it. What's happening, Mike Clark?
Playoffs and the Super Bowl and all of that. But you know, when it comes to team building, this is really the busiest week of the year.
What's my thoughts on join? Wait a minute. Sue is lazy. Yeah, and he likes to. He's dirty too. Jameson Crowder would be an unrated pickup. Okay. Matthew, I think, was offered $9.5 million to stay in Texas, to stay with the Texans.
If your mouth is amaze, let Phillips
There's actually a lot of safeties out there. The best one, if he can stay healthy, is Earl Thomas. ET, okay. Some people like my ET phone home. Okay. Dallas still won't win anything with ET in Dallas. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know. We're all doing the same thing. We're looking, we're watching, we're waiting. Nobody knows what's going on. I don't. I wish I did. I'm like you guys, just sitting here, waiting, and glad at least I'm working from home.
Dogs bring out the evidence. Pedigree brings out the good in them.
I think I messed up.
Did you go top and bottom? Here and go up, but that's okay.
I started from that from that line.
Well, your holes are right here.
I started from this line.
Okay, well,
And that's too low.
it's okay. Because you just go up to here, to that point. Just keep on going up. You started on the bottom side, which is fine. Okay, just a little hiccup here. Honey Badger had some bad things to say about Dallas before, but then again, that could change up when you're talking about getting paid. There are a lot of safeties out there, but you know, if it's a matter of if you can get the Honey Badger for half the price of Earl Thomas, you could do that. 14.5, nah, man. That's too much. Oh, New England, they don't pay nobody. That's where I keep saying that, oh, Cole Beasley, he'll go to New England. It's like, then it's not about the money. Because you ain't getting paid going to New England.
What about this one?
Yeah, say like 2 from the top. You ain't getting paid in New England. That's a known fact. Whew. There's a lot of damn cabinets.
Get all the perks. The BF Black Card for just $1 now.
BF Black Card member for only $1 down. Now it's
This is our microwave cabinet. This one's gonna go.
The NFL Draft on ESPN for the 40th straight year on ABC, though, for the first time.
This one's gonna go in between those two that are over there, and then we got this one, which is a corner cabinet. 200 people. Oh wow. What are we waiting for? When the Cowboys, you know what? I hate to say it. We might be waiting for nothing because the Cowboys, it's been a long time since we've done anything the first week in free agency. A long, long time. Now, I'm going to say one thing. I'm going to say one thing here. When we were looking at Amari Cooper, and we heard that they were looking for a number 1, everybody said it's way too much. We ain't paying for that. But you know what? We gave up a number 1 for Amari Cooper, didn't we? It ended up being a good one. So when we say $14.5 million, I tell you how I would do it. If it were me, I would say, Earl, you want to come here, right? Gotcha. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pay you $9 million, 2 years, $9 million guaranteed 2 years. The other $6 million will be incentives. 10 or more games. Okay, we got you. Pro Bowl, we got you. 5 interceptions, We got it.
We're able to match some of the offers that market is getting.
So with the incentives, you get be the highest paid. If you believe in yourself and you know you're the best, then it won't be a problem.
His ability to push the football down the field. We saw that Wayne last year, and your team is really different.
We'll see. But again, we haven't heard anything about Earl Thomas. That's all I'm going to say.
Listen, I think it's a fit. We can name Indy. We can talk about Jets. We can talk about the Texans. It's all about who's willing to pay this man. We understand one thing he wants.
I need that filler. But that's what we need next. We'll get this filled and sanded.
You think that? He put his foot where his mouth is.
And we put the back on that one.
He did. But in his last year with the Steelers, it was not his best year. And he's got a couple suspensions on his background. Now, he's funny, and Marshall Faulk, you know, the highest paid guy in NFL history on offense if he were available. He could do those things that Marshall Faulk can do. Catch the ball, run.
Well, catch the ball, run the ball. He's got 14 million to your point, and that's not coming back, so he's going to have to look ahead. We will too, of course, as we try to figure out who is headed where. We know that Landon Collins will play for the Washington Redskins. That will have a fallout of repercussions through the safety market. We'll walk you through that next.
Yeah, the Redskins screwed up the market. Here's what's crazy. Hold it. Let's say, whoa. Wait a minute. They just paid him $84 million. They only had like $18 million in cap space, and they still need a quarterback. I mean, I know they got Case Keenum, but they're looking at Josh Rosen.
If you don't stop, I will eat all of you alive right now.
And when we talk about spending money, here's what's interesting is the Eagles only had $2.5 million a couple weeks ago. And they ended up signing my man from Malik from Jacksonville.
To rescue the runaways from the headmaster's monster.
Well, you know what, Tamir, Parker, actually what the Redskins, here's the thing for the Redskins. This is why I think it's stupid for the Redskins to go ahead and spend that money on Collins. I think that team, the best thing they could do is redshirt the season. Tank, get rid of all the big contracts, free up as much money as possible, get as many draft picks as possible, and look at next year saying we're going to draft a quarterback, and we're going to get players, and we got money for free agency, and we'll get a new coach. And let that coach be the guy who can pick the quarterback. Because this stuff that they keep doing, they've been doing the free agency thing, trying to build a roster for the last 20-plus years and have done nothing. 203 viewing on your end? Okay. Mark, a lot of people are viewing. Oh, well, thanks for joining in. Okay, so let me say this now. If you're watching here now, this is our work report. Michael's like, you ain't really working, Dad.
That's possible. I got nothing I can do.
Well, yeah. Well, we can put the back in my cabinet, and then I got to make a run to the store and get the filler. Because this is the only other one I have to do. Grab the... I have another channel called The Woodboard. I'm going to start doing the woodworking stuff on there. Cowboys don't want... Okay, I don't really want Landon Collins because Landon Collins is not... Listen, I need a guy. Here's the thing. I'd like to get Justin Houston as an edge rusher, okay? Because Justin Houston had 5 forced fumbles last year, okay?
Probably cheaper than Earl Thomas.
Well, he was $15 million. And that's why I can't say that. All right. We need turnovers. We need turnovers bad. Collins doesn't get turnovers. I think what I'll do is I'll go to so we get all these put in here. And then
And to stop
I need
to
what are these screws? I need screws or something. How did I need screws?
existed for over 40 years.
All right, got the back of the cabinet. We need turnovers. Earl Thomas only played 4 games last year, but he had 3 turnovers. How does that rank? You could take Xavier Woods and anybody else who got interceptions other than Van Der Esch, put those 2 together, and they only got 3 together. He got it in 4 games. Earl Thomas gets turnovers. It's funny. ESPN is now just kind of notifying, oh, Landon Collins signs. ESPN is always late. Are there any chance? Defensive line. There is actually a lot of defensive linemen. I don't know. I can see 5 of them going in the top 10. Defensive line and edge rushers are something that don't last. That's in JR 214. You ain't kidding on that one. The best thing the Cowboys could do is hurry up and get the loss deal done and backload that some so that way you can get some extra cap space, right? Joseph, how you doing? Hey, and Maya, nice to see you guys. Now, Joseph, make sure you tune in tonight because the new camera angle actually has got that pistol up in it. Odell Beckham Jr. We got to get the Stinking Giant fan on. Remember last week he said, we're not trading him. Okay, Odell Beckham is going to the 49ers.
And Earl Thomas might be joining them too.
Maybe. Or wait a minute, Odell Beckham to New England. Okay, so we got somebody who's just joking around here. Okay.
If he's going to New England, it's about that ring. He ain't getting paid. He better behave himself too, or he'll get cut.
A safety in the second would be an upgrade. The safety and listen. The problem. Here's the thing that you have to understand. Safety is not going to be a guy that's going to come up and just walk in and be great. It's in the second round. I'm sorry. D-Jack? No, I don't want D-Jack. D-Jack's a cancer. No. Josh Norman. Nice guy, though. I hate to say that. I can't believe that I'm going to say it, but he's actually a nice guy that actually does a lot of work in the community. See ya. Landon. Oh, yeah, Landon. You know what? I tell you what. We already know about Landon Collins. Landon Collins can't cover anybody. Can't cover. He cannot cover worth shit. Okay. Well, Mike, if nothing else, we still did pretty good, though. Look at all these cabinets we got put together. Only got one more upper one here to do, and that's the corner one. I can do that. If you want to go get yourself together, like I said, I only have 2 hours. You have 2 hours? Well, you gonna go to Home Depot to buy some wood filler? Okay, well, that's all until we get the wood filler and can sand these, they jack. So, that's another cabinet.
You gotta fix that cabinet too.
Which one?
Um,
I'll take it. We'll upload it.
I think that one too. I cut the nail out off of it.
Okay.
Just
But that filler's gotta be here somewhere. It's just falling down, that's the problem. We're just not seeing it. It's probably up underneath one of the cabinets over there. Okay, so.
if you buy it.
10 million a year. 9 million. And on the leadership point, maybe the point is, just because you talk to the media, you're not a leader. I'm just saying, bottom line is, he just got paid $14 million a year, or he will.
I can't believe the Redskins spent $84 million to Landon Collins. That shit is crazy, man. What is wrong with the Redskins? 84 million. That's stupid.
There's nothing wrong with them. That's what they do. The Redskins get paid. They go to New England to get a ring. That's how it works. The thing is, you go to the Redskins to get. Hey,
You're right. You get paid in Washington.
You get paid.
Michael ain't lying. You get paid in Washington.
I mean, your career might be over right there, but hey, you're gonna get some money.
Quarterbacks. Here it is, Mike. Hot damn. Here you go. Bam. Okay. All right. Yay, more work. Michael's so happy. We got more work to do. Had to crawl around on the floor. 45 million guaranteed. Damn! Yeah, you're right. The Redskins better make sure they got some people on defense because Lord knows they ain't got a quarterback. Okay, I gotta turn on the dust collector here, guys. Forgive me. What you're seeing, take a look at this. Bam. Upper cabinets. Aren't they pretty? Sorry about that. I know that hurts. Any teams that'll pick up Dez? What? Yeah. I think he's free agent now. I guess they didn't play any.
They were running the back for 1 year. This roster was the Saints for a year.
Oh, okay.
That's why I would do like the Saints for 1 year and retire.
Workshop class. Well, it's class for him. I'm trying to teach him everything I know. I've been building cabinets and furniture and stuff since I was like a little kid. So.
The Saints said last year after got hurt they were coming back for 1 more year.
Oh, that's what I need more nails for this thing too. So this is the big mamma jamma here.
They say you need a short nail.
Huh?
They say you need short nails.
Short?
They say you need short nails for the nail.
Yeah. This is actually corner cabinet that's got to go in here. Uh-oh, wait. Let me look at this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Greg, you're right. They made it hard. It's funny. Everybody is now hitting me up with the Landon Collins stuff. Yeah, the Redskins, they made it harder for us to get Earl Thomas because now all of a sudden you raise the ceiling even more. And that's crazy. I'll be honest with you. I didn't see anybody paying safeties that much money anymore. But the Redskins, of course, they always do what the Redskins do, which is pay too damn much. And that's what I believe they did. And they screwed it up for us. But hey, that's what Redskins do, don't they? You know, the funny thing is that this is supposed to be just supposed to be you're supposed to just talk. They're just doing the deals. So this is no longer. They might as well just say the league year starts today. Making holes here in the cabinets for adjustable shelves. Some of the comments here. Michael is going through filling in the nail holes. This is it's funny. This isn't even all the cabinets. I still have to make the pantry cabinets. Earl is sitting around 14.5 million, maybe 15 million, but it's gonna be 2 years. Yeah. Here's the thing, though, guys. Like I said, maybe I'm hoping against hope, but. And what it may be is, and that may be true. The 49ers may have said we're going to pay him. We can pay him that much, and he's now talking with the Cowboys, and the Cowboys are trying to decide if they're going to shit or get off the toilet.
No, they said they're fixed to have numbers.
Right.
They're not changing their numbers. They want to play. You're going to play for this much. They ain't changing their numbers.
You know what? There's a lot of times there's things you say you won't do, but you change your mind. And here's another side of it. They were willing to give up a second round draft pick for him. A second round draft pick for him. Now it's not a draft pick. Now it's just some money. If you really believe that he is the guy, if you really believe he's the guy, this is honestly how I look at it. I will go out. Let's see. All right. See the Sanders right here? This Sanders about $80. Works great. Plug it in, does collection and all that. Does the job. But I got to tell you, this thing probably ain't going to get used much anymore. Why? Where is it? Oh. See this one? This one's about $25 more, but it's cordless. That means I can go ahead and stand up here without that cord over here. That means when I'm standing over here, I don't have to get the extension cord to go all over the place. Or when I'm sanding, it unplugs because it's vibrating like crazy. This was worth the extra money. And of course, I got to have batteries, but I got tons of those. And that's what you have to look at with Earl Thomas. If you believe that he's worth winning 2 more games, and had we won 2 more games last year, we would have been playing at home with home field advantage. That's how you got to quantify. It's not the bottom line of what you spend, is what do you get for the money you spend. Because if it ends up winning a game or 2, I'm just saying. This cabinet is awkward. I can't believe they spent that much money on it. Damn. Welcome everybody who's sitting here on the chat, all 250 of you. Cut tank and use that money for. Oh no 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 no.
Behind Sam Darnold, but as of now, we still don't know where Bill's going.
So again, teams
We love you, Mark, from Dual Phoenix Productions. What do you do, Dual Phoenix Productions? What do you produce? Who's the idiot that said cut tank? Yeah, just cut him. Just let him go with nothing. Okay, if anything, you wouldn't cut him because that would be really stupid. You could trade him and get some stuff with them, and then buy. Yeah, you could do that. I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, Cam, you're 100% right. That's what I was like. The Redskins only had, they were under 20. I think they had only like 16 million. And yet, there they go. Oh, let's go ahead. Boom. Ah, go figure. Redskins are looking dangerous. If I had $1 for every time the Redskins were the offseason champion, I wouldn't be out here in the shop working.
Because you've got a ton of safeties here, okay? And some of them, like Earl, like some of the
Oh.
they're going to get paid, and they're going to get paid well. But at some point, there's not enough money to go around for all these safeties, though. There's just not. And so
There you go.
and James Jackson also plays corner, so that's an advantage for him.
Perfect point.
The money there is going to dry up.
That's on the 49ers. They're going to pay you.
Like I said, the longer it goes, the better for the Cowboys. Because Adam Schefter actually, he pulled out a great point. The longer, I mean, that the money is drying up. When the Redskins go out there and spend a boatload of money, when, the Raiders go out there and spend a boatload of money, you can't sign 2-3 guys for $15 million. You just can't. So, that does come to your advantage. And again, I keep saying, the longer it goes, the better chances for the Cowboys. Because like he just said, I didn't think about it drying up, but I just kept saying, if somebody was really like, we got to get this guy, we're going to dump, an offer he can't refuse on him right now. Nobody's done that, or else he would have already taken it. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive.
If your mouth is made to amaze, when Phillips says, "Can't
Thank you for joining this old house here. Redskins, oh man. We need to cut Hearns. You're right about Hearns, it's $5 million. But here's another interesting one too. All right, we know Danny Amendola signed with Detroit. Okay. Cole Beasley. Anybody heard anything about Cole Beasley? See, and it may be one of those things that you may not get what you really think is out there. Tool time with Mark and Michael Anthony Fitness. Okay. We got that done. Okay, put that back. Now we need to put the face frame on. This is one big mamma jamma cabinet right here. And this one's going to need to be clean. Hey, can you move the brush? They always tell me, don't quit your day job. So I'm here working it. Cowboy Nation, how many teams have you signed? A bunch? Okay. I don't know what the I'll be honest with you. I don't know what. I don't know. Well, if the Cowboys don't make the championship game next year, Jason Garrett, I can guarantee you, won't be here. Jason Garrett looked like the loneliest man in America at the game the other night. Forgive me, I got to turn on the compressor real quick. Earl Thomas hasn't found one yet.
Guaranteed.
Talk with the 49ers.
It would not franchise Collins. He instead finds his way to nation's capital, and he has signed a pretty good deal, to say the least, with the Washington Redskins. Reaction from
Give me the
Jim
other.
Here we go. So Fox State is getting quarterly now. It's time to keep, what's he say, moving this market. Baller's getting paid. So he's not wrong in this particular instance. So again, another country heard from, if you will. Lou, you picked the wrong kind of play too. That'd be funny, you guys. Like, yeah, no. I wouldn't go that far. But fair enough. Next name will be called. Any guesses here?
Next name to be called. Is it going to be Earl Thomas?
The 49ers.
And the money that's being paid, listen, with the notes up. You know, we found how the middle class is starting to disappear in the NFL. And you're just wondering whether it's ever going to come back. But there's money in there. $200 million in cap space next.
Tyrann Mathieu, Earl Thomas. I think those two go off pretty quickly together.
Okay.
Tyrann Mathieu, definitely.
All right, so
He's going to probably stay.
ESPN thinks that Tyrann Mathieu or Earl Thomas will be the next ones off the board. We'll have to wait and see
Have you seen that hour?
if that's the case or not.
Go to the 49ers.
I lost it.
Maybe.
They're talking.
Actually playing video games.
Maybe.
And it was even more depressing when I realized.
Tyrann Mathieu probably
I'm
going to
just saying, I
stay.
get it back. Like, I can use it right now. I appreciate what you're doing for us. I appreciate it, but it ain't dark at like 5:30. But come on, man. So that's my pitch to you, bro. Is that at the very least we get out of work and the sun is shining. We can walk through New York and see a sunset. Are you sleepy? I'm very sleepy. Extremely sleepy. First name, Antonio Brown. The Steelers are trading Brown to the Raiders for a 3rd and 5th round pick, and now Adam Schefter reports that NFL teams are distraught at his big raise and more guaranteed money from Oakland. So what's your reaction to how this all finally went down?
All right, so this is our corner cabinet. Hello, everybody. One more piece is a War Daddy run-stopping defensive line. Well, safety and defensive line are the two things. Yeah, I'm glad you like the ET phone home, but evidently the phone ain't ringing.
It's ringing for the 49ers.
All right, well, tell you what, we can take a break because this is going to need to dry before I put the back on it. Filler needs to dry, so we need to sand that out. And what was else that I need to get? I can't remember anything, guys. Oh, nails for this gun. And what else did I need? Guys, what else did I need? There was something else I needed. Somebody saying D-Law possibly trade. Oh, man. Victor, you got a job? Somebody saying, okay, I need to get back and start looking at what's going on here. So let me go ahead. I'm going to go down to the man cave then. Here, let this stuff dry out and come back out here. So here, follow along with me, guys. Michael's got some stuff. He's going weightlifting and stuff because, well, he's the fitness guy. So let me go on down to the man cave here. Let me see if there's any coffee left because I could definitely use some more coffee because I live on coffee, guys. 105 The Fan. Don't let, well, okay. You want me to say this with my heart or my head? Okay. Let me, there's a couple of schools of thought here, guys. Take a look at New England. New England, they don't care who you are. They don't care if you're a Pro Bowler. They don't care if you want to get paid or not. New England will let your ass go in a minute. Trey Flowers. They just let him walk. But here's the interesting thing about Trey Flowers going. They'll get a compensatory pick for him. They'll get compensation in return. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm going to say something here. Somebody out there says Jerry Jones wants Earl Thomas bad. Son, no, listen. Well, he may, but look, listen, it's a risk. It's a risk. You know what?
The only thing they do is the man breaks his leg.
Next man up. But you know what? If he can win me a couple of games, but you know what happens if D-Law breaks his leg? What happens if Zeke breaks his leg? Every player is one
Zeke's
play.
not getting another contract.
Every player is one play away from their season or career being over. Ask Alex Smith that one.
And Zeke Elliott's still playing on his rookie deal, so.
Okay, but you know what? Sometimes you got to get bold. Because you know what? Because I think about Deion Sanders. Everybody laughed when we signed Deion Sanders and paid him a boatload of money. So here's the thing. If somebody knocks your block off with a trade for DeMarcus Lawrence, they say, okay, we'll give you a first and a second for D-Law, you do it. You do that kind of trade because then all of a sudden you got some more money. You can go out and you can buy a couple of guys for $20 million to plug in. Get adjusted. You basically rent them for a couple of years. It's not, unless somebody blows you away, you don't make that trade. But somebody could blow you away. Hell, the Redskins just spent $84 million for Landon Collins. So anything is possible. Anything is possible. We need to trade Jerry Jones. Now, my source, not the one that told me last year about this trade, but this is somebody else. I got a couple of them. Says that Jerry Jones really wants Earl Thomas. Jerry Jones wants Earl Thomas. Now, what Jerry wants doesn't always mean what the Cowboys do, because you've got the bad cow, Stephen Jones. Jerry Jones wanted Johnny Manziel. Stop talking about and go get him. Trey Flowers, right. And see, that's what I'm saying. They let Trey Flowers go. Pro Bowl, pass rusher. And what did they do? They went ahead and made a move and bring in Michael Bennett. Michael Bennett, a little cheaper. Ended up having 7 or 9 sacks last year, so it may not be as good as Trey Flowers, but they saved a boatload of money. That's what you got to look at, because the thing with New England doesn't have a lot of Pro Bowl players. What they have is they have a lot of really good ones. And when you lose one, it's no big deal, because I got somebody else that can go in there. Oh, boy. All right. Down to the bat cave, the man cave, so we can see what's going on here. And I may need to change this up and go onto the other channel. Whew. All right. Let's fire this place up here. Bat cave, here we come. Okay. Turn on the TV. Bam. Forgive me, the place is a mess because, well, we're under construction. Oh, Lordy. If I can offer you guys any advice, never get old, because it sucks. All right, let's turn this up. Okay, we got NFL Network on over there, and of course you see, bam, the set. I'm covered with sawdust, so I look like Pigpen, as my wife would always say. And okay, let me get the tripod here while I get set stuff. Always so much to do, jeez. Okay, in case you guys are just tuning in, the Washington Redskins have signed Landon Collins. Ugh. It's hard out here for a pimp. Okay. Let's get everything fired up in here.
Just like what we saw with AB with Oakland. With a grain of fire. Yes, but everybody talks about anything less than this. Well, they took a lot less than what they stated when their GM was on our network. What he talked about, it has to be the perfect fit. I'm only going in the NFC.
Okay. Let's turn on. Where are you?
That's how it works. And Landon Collins walks out the
Okay. Got to turn on something else. Hold on, guys. We got to warm this stuff up.
twice a year. Not only does that rival has had a tendency over the years to pay big money for free agents, they reset the safety market. And
You want to go out? Go on. I'm tired. I'm real tired. Okay, let's look and see if we get any news on Earl.
you see that he's made some mistakes again, even in his new role. But every GM makes mistakes. Every GM has a player that they allow.
There's a lot of stuff that you have to do in here to get going.
Walk away. They have to make tough decisions, and that's what it is. Gentleman's just in a bigger market, and he's had some history that has shown he makes some mistakes. But that is his negotiations. That's how he operates. That's what he chooses to do. And
I see absolutely nothing at the moment. Listing Earl. Let's see.
Former Alabama player on that
Boom.
defense. Let's spend someone else's money. The Colts have $101 million to spend.
Okay.
Jets 82. This is the top.
Forgive me, guys, with setting this, getting my stream set up here.
Through our friends at Open Cap. Let's go to Farm Park, New Jersey, number 2 on that.
Because I don't have anything set up here because of poor planning. Forgive me. Because I suck.
Jets. But think about it this way.
Okay.
Instantly help a young quarterback and the Jets overall. A linebacker like C.J. Mosley would very much help the Jets overall. Their defense.
Boom.
And trickle down effect help a young quarterback, if you get my drift. So
Okay, guys. Hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching. It's like getting in a cockpit in this damn thing. Good Lord. This is where I wish I actually had more space down here for this.
That's at 4 o'clock Eastern time coming up on Wednesday. Thank you, Jones. That's 4 o'clock New York time. We'll go from New York to Indianapolis now. The team
I can't see the damn mouse.
perhaps linked to Le'Veon Bell. However, Marlon Mack did pretty well last year when healthy, got to 1,000 yards. Granted, only 1,000 yards, but are they perhaps in play here?
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm trying to get this set up here, and I apologize. Now you can see actually the chats. Okay, so Earl Thomas, there's no news that I can find at this moment. Last thing was Earl Thomas loves the boys, but do they love him back? 49ers, logical landing spot for Earl Thomas with Dallas in doubt. Earl Thomas seeking 2 years, $30 million deal. So that's what we're looking at right now. And I tell you what we're going to do is I am going to set this thing up. And we'll actually go over onto the other channel.
Wide receiver, they also need some help. They've got T.Y. Hilton, of course, rotating in the number 2 spot last year. Ryan Grant started off number 2. He got slowed by injuries. Dontrell Inman sort of picked up that mantle. They also had Chester Rogers, right? But Ryan Grant's an unrestricted free agent. So is Dontrell Inman, and Chester Rogers is a restricted free agent. So they could be in play in free agency, perhaps, for someone like Tyrell Williams, or maybe Cole Beasley, or maybe John Brown, if the Colts want to spend the money. And that is the big if.
All right, so we have, boom, studio connected. Wow. Okay, so let's check.
We'll check in Oakland. Trent Brown is heading back to the Bay Area, but he's not alone. Any Brown will do. We are live in Alameda with the Raiders straight ahead of free agency frenzy.
Inputs. Webcam.
Lowe's knows you're the powerhouse who does it right. Who knows the right tool has no equal. As a leader in outdoor power equipment, we do it right too. So you can show your yard who's boss. Now save $20 on the Craftsman gas pressure washer.
Sorry guys, just setting this up. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go live on the other channel and get that started. And what we'll do is after I get that one going, we will end this one, I guess, so that way I can use my cell phone and see if there's any other news going on.
Let the General make life easier. Call 800-GENERAL or go to thegeneral.com.
Remember that degree you got in taxation? Of course you don't, because you didn't. Your job isn't doing hard work. It's making them do hard
Good Lord, Philly. How many days?
Snap and sort your expenses to save over $4,600 at tax time. QuickBooks, backing you.
This is a large 3-topping pizza from Domino's. You can carry one out for $7.99 every day. This is a 3-topping handmade pan pizza from Domino's, and now you can also carry one out for $7.99 every day.
Good
This
Lord.
is a logo from Domino's, and this is the end of the commercial from Domino's.
These scouts will throw away your 3-4 years worth of film if you don't take this process seriously enough.
All right, let's go to Twitter, see. What's funny is Earl Thomas has been quiet as can be.
Tennis superstars are set for action at one of the hottest events of the year, the PNP Paribas Open in Indian Wells, California.
Feels like 2010 draft day, free agency, fight night. Critics are important to this world. Good morning, beautiful people. It's not even peak hour. Sheesh. Okay. All right. So nothing from Earl in the last 4 hours. Whoo boy. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Jason, I gotta move you, buddy. Let's hang you up here. Jason Whitney, you're right there. We'll put the clapper up here. The clapper. You see what I did there? The clapper. Okay. Jason Garrett, the clapper. Okay. Here we go. I gotta get comfortable here, guys. The Dallas Cowboys, they make you drink. Put a little clue in there to make sure it's good to go. Cowboys signed a tight end. Who do we sign besides Jason Witten? I'm not sure who that is. Well, that's more than what we usually do. I'm going to move you guys right here for a second. And I'm going to start up the stream. And on the other channel, and you guys can go on over there after I make sure I've got everything set up, because, well, this is It's hard damn work, guys. It's hard damn work. Okay, so bam, we don't have that other monitor up running yet, so didn't get a chance to go to Best Buy today and get that squared away to get the other stuff I need. All right, so guys, I'm gonna go ahead and check in on the other things so I can actually see the comments and see what's going on with everything. And it looks like need to get this one squared away. So they think Cole Beasley might go to the Jets? Damn, Cole. Really? That's slumming, buddy. Okay. Let's look up Dallas Cowboys here.
Is there for now. This was the big move on Sunday. Antonio Brown, official on Wednesday from the Steelers to the Raiders for a 3 and a 5 and $30 million guarantee.
I don't see anything.
Played the system, he beat the system, and then today the Raiders add yet another.
Yeah, I don't see anything about the Cowboys signing a tight end.
The left tackle 2 years ago, the 49ers.
Okay, so if you guys got them signing a tight end, well, that's news to me. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drink some. Kahlua and coffee, because like I said, the Dallas Cowboys make you drink. And we're gonna go set up this live stream. Forgive me, I'm a little dusty here, because well, I'm old and dusty.
At 15 and 65, MJ, but it seemed to have a lot more faith in a free agent than they do in these two heading into their second year.
That's right, Andrew. The Raiders right now getting ready to hand out some money bags in Oakland. Trent Brown bringing that Super Bowl caliber protection and a veteran presence to those rookies that you just mentioned to bolster this offensive line. Those two rookies, by the way, they were the bookends last
Wrong
year.
channel.
Holton Miller and Brandon Parker, both of them had dealt with some injuries last year as well in an offensive line that really did struggle. Derek Carr took 15
Almost there, guys. Almost there.
So bringing in a guy like Trent Brown and putting that faith into him, like you mentioned, it should kind of make everyone come up to that level. And now that we know Kelechi Osemele is seemingly moving his way over to the Jets, as Kim Jones reported as well.
There's actually a shout out to Dak, D-line, Diablo the God. Okay.
What else could Mike Mayock be looking at on Wednesday?
Well, the Raiders have a lot of skill positions, probably all of them to address. So, of course, the Le'Veon Bell situation still rumored to be going around. Very tempting acquisition there for them. But at what point did they address the defense? Mike Mayock said during the combine that he has a board in his office of all of his divisional opponents. I picture sort of like a detective board there. So when you look at these opposing offenses, they'll have to know they got Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, the Burgers and the Chargers. There's no question they know what they need to do at defense there and address those needs. Of course, they still have those 3 first-round draft picks. We'll see how much of that draft capital they use on getting the defense nice and tight.
3 first-round picks in the top 35.
All right, guys. I am going to get ready to go live here.
After adding Trent Brown this morning, a day after adding Antonio Brown, who was, I think, the one team, I think those
A lot to do. Sorry, I apologize, guys.
2011. Here's all you have to know, though. As he gets to 31 years old, Steve Smith, last year he still did lead the NFL with 15 touchdown receptions. We agree he's still the number one. Absolutely. Correct. Yeah. How much better can he alone make them? I know he's only one man.
Well, AB is not going to.
Okay.
They already know what they have. That's why they redid his deal. That's why they traded for him. The real question is, there are a lot of rumors. Is Carr still going to be there? Really?
All right, so I'm actually set up over here, and I got 316 people on this channel, but I gotta go over here on this one. So I'll start it up. If you guys can filter over, well, actually, I could just keep this up, but kind of wanted to use the cell phone because, well, I can search faster than with the computer. So here we go.
Is the temporarily the Oakland Raiders, so they switched to the Las Vegas Raiders, but that's only people they heard back.
Going live on the other channel.
Right. And what happens
has to stay in the eventually, at least for the home games. Yeah. All right. So with AB out, you need Juju Smith-Schuster is now the number one.
Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. I actually, at the moment, am simulcasting on both channels, hoping that you guys will filter over to the other channel because we got the better cameras and everything else. If you are just coming out from underneath a rock, the Washington Redskins have basically thrown a wrench into everything by signing Landon Collins. Holy moly. Landon Collins to a 6-year, $84 million contract. Let me say again. Sign Landon Collins to an $84 million contract, 6 years, which averages out to about $4 million. Yeah, that's quite a bit. To me, that's way too much. Way too much. Tyrann Mathieu was offered, I think, a $9.5 million a year offer to stay with the Texans long term. No word on what he's going to do right now. Oh, okay. Well, the Redskins, they can talk crap. Let me know how the sound is exactly. The Redskins are always doing the same thing, which is overpaying guys. They are forever doing that. Think about Albert Hainsworth. Think about Bruce Smith. Think about Dion past his prime time. They are forever giving out tons and tons of money. And Donovan McNabb. You think they ended up signing him to an extension for $74 million and ended up cutting him at the end of the season. So, I wouldn't worry about the Redskins. You know, remember last year when everybody was talking about how the Dallas Cowboys had the worst quarterback situation in the division because the Redskins signed Alex Smith and guaranteed $73 million of it. And even before he got hurt, he really wasn't doing much of anything. So I wouldn't go crazy thinking that the Redskins are this, that, and the other. The team I got to tell you to worry about is, I still got to say, the Eagles. The Eagles seem to make smarter moves. The Redskins, okay, the Redskins, it makes sense to get a safety like that if you think that your team is close to making a run, okay? The Redskins are so far away from making a run. The Redskins going into, I don't know if it's even going to be up to date, so far away from making a run that's just throwing more bad money after good money. So they were under $20 million to start with. You're going to end up spending 14 for him. You've got Case Keenum, but that's not like the long-term solution for you for quarterback.
Let's look at it this way. Le'Veon Bell was so critical to that offense.
Jesse James signs with the Lions. I've got everybody who's giving me updates and stuff.
Let's take a look at how he's done it.
Hold on. Let's see. This may not be up because so much stuff's going on. Okay. So let's view all. Okay, going into today, the Eagles had 17 million. Where are the Redskins? Okay, so now the Redskins are down to $1.5 million. Is that right? Wait. Oh, this is guards. Excuse me. Forgive me. It's free agent frenzy. It's crazy out here. Hold on. I was like, what? I don't want the Falcons. Why am I getting the Falcons? I want the whole. Hold on. Jeez. This is what I wanted. Now, why did it go to that? You all. Okay. Going into this, the Eagles have $30 million right now. We had $19 million, although come Wednesday we get the Sean Lee money. We'll get $4.5 million back for that. But the Redskins had $13 million. So looks like the Jets are getting Jamison Crowder, so he's going to the Jets from the Redskins. So the Redskins had $13 million. They turn around and pay $14 million a year to go ahead and get a safety when they need help on the offensive line, the defensive line, quarterback, wide receiver. It just don't make that's just stupid. So let the Redskin trolls come on out and say we got a safety, but you don't have anything else. You don't have anything else. So that's a typical Redskin move. Shout out everybody who's actually over here on the Joe Boo Sports Report, Cowboy Joe Boo channel. If you can flip over to the other channel, I actually have streams going on 2 channels. So I was in my workshop working, and I decided to come on in because, well, everything needs to dry. But that's one of those moves with the Redskins that you don't understand. It's like, why are you going to spend that kind of money on a safety when you have so many holes? To me, what the Washington Redskins really needed to do is they just needed to go ahead and just to say the hell with it. Let's just use this season as an opportunity to wipe out bad contracts, to go ahead and get ourselves some draft picks. Let's plan on getting a new coaching staff in here and start working on rebuilding the team because there's no window open. There's no window. You got a brick wall. That team's not going anywhere. Same thing with the New York Giants. I think the Giants are looking at doing that same thing too because they're trying to sell Odell Beckham, clear up that cap space, let Eli Manning basically go through the year, finish off his career, and just lose. So that way you keep getting high draft picks again, and you start building and opening up a window for the future. That's what I would say do. Now, our Cowboys, on the other hand, before Sean Leaves' money goes on there, we got $19 million. Basically, we got about 24 with his money. If they go ahead and get D-Law's deal done, you can get about another $5 million or so to go with that. I hope they go ahead and get this thing done. It would be better to go ahead and get it done and clear up that cap space, make him happy, and show teams that, hey, look, we're the Dallas Cowboys. We not only care about football, we care about our players as well. So let's get this thing done. Or, if you're not going to get it done, work out a trade and get some cash and start planning on getting some guys. Now, we all know I'm in the tank and want Earl Thomas, okay? And a lot of you guys tell me I'm stupid, it's a pipe dream, you're an idiot, you don't know what you're talking about. That's fine. You don't have to listen to me. I'm just another crazy person that's out here that's just talking. I get that. I'm cool with that, okay? I have my ideas of what I think it'll take to win, okay? I believe in this, and this. And that's what I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm not going to tell you something I don't honestly believe in. In past years, I said Calais Campbell would be a game changer for this defense. Because Calais Campbell is a big body, and I believe in big bodies on the defensive line, that attracts double teams. You occupy 2 men. That means there's only 9 other guys to take care of the other 10. That's a guy that keeps your linebackers clean. That's a guy that's in the quarterback's face so he can't step up. And I said, Dallas, make a move, try and get it. That's the one guy to get. People laughed at me. Oh, man, he only gets 6 or 7 sacks a season, man. He's old. Yeah, okay. He was runner-up for MVP that year. I wanted that guy. I wanted that guy bad. Dak Prescott, when he was in college after the Senior Bowl, I said, that's the perfect quarterback for the Cowboys. They told me I was an idiot. When I went to Mike Mosh, the guy I get my jerseys up from, I said, Mike, I want to get a Dak Prescott jersey. You mean the 3rd-string quarterback? Man, let me get you a Jason. I said, man, I want Dak Prescott. I want to give that to my son. I believe in that guy. And people laughed at me. I did a video about Dak Prescott being the perfect quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. The reason why this channel blew up is because of that video. Now, you may disagree that he's not the perfect quarterback for our team, but I'll take the 33 wins that he's had over the last 3 years. Aaron Donald in the draft. That was the guy I said, man, if we can get that guy, we're set on the defensive line. You see here what I like doing? Defensive line, defensive line, defensive line. DeMario Davis last year. Before we drafted Leighton Vander Esch, DeMario Davis, dude is a beast. 5 interceptions, 111 tackles this year, 133 the year before. I said, go get that guy. All right? I believe Earl Thomas can be the game changer for the Dallas Cowboys. And the longer it takes for him to get signed by somebody, the better chance it is that he will be a Dallas Cowboy. And the reason I say that is for a couple reasons. Nobody has blown him away with an offer. If somebody came through and said, Earl, we got $15 million for it, sign, seal, deliver, I'm done. Or if they did, he's going back to the Cowboys and saying, look, the 49ers are offering me $14.5 million. Jerry, it's on you. Now, the Cowboys say they've got a number in mind of what they will spend on getting Earl Thomas. I don't know what that number is, but somebody, a little birdie out there, told me that Jerry wants him bad. Jerry wants him bad. Cowboys have signed tight end Cody McElroy. I have no idea who the hell that is from Oklahoma.
Every time it's been way too long. A Corona gets its line.
Cody McElroy. Let's see if we can find out who that is. Okay.
But you're definitely family.
I played for. Oh, he was in the Super Bowl.
Every time you meet from across the party.
Oh, okay.
Every time all of us
Damn.
is all we
Brain fart. Okay.
and every time
Let's look at
it's more about who and when. A Corona gets its line. Path to the draft. Our experts
let's see what he's done.
analysis and positional ranking.
Cody.
All leading up to the
No wonder I don't know what he's done. Because he's never done anything. 0 receptions, 0 yards, 0 average, 0 TDs. We signed that guy. Redskins signed Landon Collins. We signed Cody McElroy. Yeah. Okay. So there's that. So I believe that if you can put Earl Thomas on the back end for a multitude of reasons, okay, and at least I'm crazy. I know that. I know that I have whatever you want to call it, okay? I know I'm crazy, okay? I have my own opinions and stuff. But for me, getting Earl Thomas helps a multitude of things. One, he knows the system. He knows how to play this system better than anybody else other than Chris Richard. He's been in that system his whole career. So you got a field general. You got a guy that's a leader. You got a guy that's got a ring. And I'm not talking about one of I'm not talking about one of these rings. I'm talking about a real Super Bowl ring. Okay? He can pull out that hardware. He can tell people what it's like to get that ring. He can tell people what it takes to get there. He can help Xavier Woods. He can help Jeff Heath. He can help Kevon Frazier get to be better. You now have a better rotation of safeties in there. He'll help out on the back end, and more than anything else, it's a guy who gets turnovers. I keep preaching 2 things you need. You need a pass rush, and you need takeaways. We got a pass rush last year, but we didn't get the takeaways. Defense played great. Top 10 defense. They did wonderful. But get me the ball. Get me the damn ball. Because if you can't get the ball, your offense doesn't have those extra opportunities. Because your offense isn't going to score every time. But if you get them 1 or 2 or 3 extra opportunities, you're going to score. You're going to win. There's no bigger stat out there than takeaways. When you have takeaways and the other team doesn't, you're going to win. You are going to win. Shout out. I'm kind of simulcasting here. I got 200 some people on this channel. I got 200 some on this one, and I'm trying to merge the two, but I guess I can just keep them both going. The only problem is The type is so small I can't see. I can't read over here. Sorry. And I don't have this screen hooked up yet with the other computer. I got to get another computer over here so that way I can have the two going. But let me check something here real quick. Dallas Cowboys. See if there's anything else that's come through. And if you guys hear something that I'm not, hit me up on it. Just checking up. Okay, so we got a backup tight end. We're just all sitting here just waiting for something to happen. Yeah, Matt Patricia is definitely getting all the expatriate players. Another safety down. Who signed? Titans signed Kenny Vaccaro. Okay, how much did they sign him for? Because that's going to be the big thing. Because that's what you're going to be looking at is what is the market. The Redskins have screwed up the market for everybody else now. See, the bad thing is I don't have my cell phone here because I've got you guys on there. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to leave that one right there. And let's go here. Bam. Shout out to everybody who's not working right now. This is kind of like March Madness at the moment. Bills are signing Frank Gore to a one-year deal worth $2 million. Wow. We all know about Landon Collins to the Redskins, Trent Brown, okay. Believe it or not, the Raiders are going to be cap hell soon. I still can't believe Landon Collins $84 million deal. That's just crazy. And I can't believe 4 years, $66 million for Brown. That's crazy. Okay. And the Cowboys are sitting pat. Now, another way you can look at it too is the Cowboys go for values. 11.5 for 4 years. 11.5. Still looks like Collins is the money man. So the question is, do you value Collins higher than Earl Thomas? Calvin Watkins. Cowboys fans act like free agency is Christmas time. In reality, it's Festivus. And actually, we just get a bucket of coal and ashes. Yeah, so like I just pointed out about McElroy, Pro Football Focus put out his stats. He's played 0 snaps last season for the Rams. He played 60 snaps during his preseason, 31 on offense and 29 on special teams. So there's that. We got that guy. Yeah, it's Super Bowl. Let's get weird. Somebody just signed someone, literally signed anybody, any human being, anybody. Shout out Cody McCoy, though. Yeah, well, here we are, sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for nothing going on. Shout out to both channels that we are actually simulcasting on right here. Some of the best free agency moves are the ones you don't make. You know, a lot can be said for that. Now, the thing that used to always be true, but you actually have to look at the last 2 years, how free agency actually helped the Rams get over the hump. You know, the Rams pulled up a few free agents that were all key. You know, Ndamukong Suh, I got to be honest, he was throwing people around left and right when we played him in the playoffs and helped them to win that one. You got to look at the Eagles, all the people they brought in the year before that helped them get to it. We will now release Jarwin out. It's possible that he could, but we're talking about a guy who hasn't played a snap of regular season football. So I don't know, Cowboys Crunk, what they'll be doing on that one. So Kenny Vaccaro has dropped. Honey Badger's been offered money from the Texans. And we haven't heard anything about Earl. That's the thing that gets me. I know. I'm stuck on Earl. I may cry when he signs with somebody else. And it may be that you hear me saying the same thing that I said about Calais Campbell. I told you, man. I told you. Aaron, you may be right that Rico might be, with them signing the other tight end and getting Jason Witten, it could be Rico is on the block, but the Cowboys for Rico is only like $500,000. Let's look at it. Rico's money. He's way down there. Where is Rico? Rico. Where is Rico? Rico Gathers. Yeah, Rico Gathers is $570,000. I mean, he's chump change in the grand scheme of things. You're not going to save. I mean, you'll save $500,000, but now you've got a log jam at tight end. There's no way the new tight end will beat out Rico. Well, the thing is, you have to wonder for Rico is, are they going to actually try and use him as a tight end? They screwed up Rico. I ain't going to lie to you. This is what pisses me off about the Cowboys is sometimes you have to look at somebody and say, this is what they do good. I know he's not the fit that I need, but he does this really good. Rico was kind of like a hybrid between a tight end and a wide receiver. He was tall as could be, could jump out the building, and he was fluid running. And they said, no, we need you to be a blocker. Screw that. You need that guy to catch the damn ball in the red zone. And they screwed him up because he put that weight on, and he just can't carry it the same way. It looks painful now when you watch Rico running. Rico, I'm sorry, but it just does not look right on you. You look like an offensive lineman running, and I don't need another offensive. I need somebody to catch the damn ball in the red zone. I need somebody who's got an advantage. And to me, if you're a freaking coach, you look and say, okay, I got a guy who's 6'8", who can run, who's used to getting the ball because he was rebounding basketball. Rico, I know you're not good at running routes, but you see that pylon over there? You see that orange thing right there? Right there. Can you just go over there, stand there, don't let him push you out of bounds, and we're going to throw the ball high enough that only you can get it? No, we want Rico to be a blocker. Let's make him a blocker. Put on some weight, Rico. Fucked him up. Excuse my language, but they screwed him up. So the question is, I think they'll hold on. I mean, you're going to take 90-some camp anyway. They'll probably hold on to him and say, let's experiment just a little bit more. Because the guy they just signed has got no experience. I mean, right now you're also signing camp bodies as well, too. But, and it may be that they look at him and say, this guy's got a lot of potential, that with Jason Witten, we can kind of do some stuff. They may be. Mike, who knows what the plan is? But apparently, what they've done is they've just thrown us a little bit of red meat. They've just given us just a little taste. They've given us a Ritz cracker, a starving fan. That's a real good cracker there. That must be a Ritz. They've just given us something to go ahead and say, okay, we did something. So Nick Foles to the Jags, okay. But we all knew Nick Foles was going there. They were freeing up cash and everything else. So, that's why they let Malik Jackson go, because they needed the money to sign Nick Foles. And I think that's going to be one of those ones that you're going to look back and Nick Foles, I'm sorry, he's just a streaky quarterback. He's a system quarterback, and they put him in the right system. I don't know that Jacksonville is going to be able to replicate that. And that's going to be one of those ones where you look at it and say, ooh, it's going to be interesting to see how much they pay him. I agree with you. We do need to get D-Law re-signed. But I'm still amazed that we got nothing. There is absolutely, positively nothing on Earl Thomas. Frank Gore still, okay. Oh, okay. Earl Thomas just tweeted. He tweeted. Frank Gore still winning. Okay. All right, so Earl Thomas is alive and kicking. No word from where he actually tweeted that from.
You are obsessed.
My son says I'm obsessed. Well, okay, I'm also crazy too.
I wouldn't
Listen,
say crazy. I say obsessed.
well,
I wouldn't say crazy.
it's something to talk about. Are you guys having? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Until he signs with someplace, it's
I'll
still.
be laughing. I'll be
This,
laughing when he signs with the 49ers.
my son gonna laugh at me.
Also, I'll be loud. I said laugh at you. Also, I'll be laughing when he signs with the 49ers.
My son's gonna laugh at me. Did you hear that?
He's talking to the 49ers.
Thank you very much for the super chat there.
Oh, it's
Did we
not-
get Randall Cobb? Randall Cobb. Did we? That would be news. Let me go ahead and reset the ticker here. Randall Cobb. That would be interesting. If we got Randall Cobb, football genius. Wait. What? Charlie Cashley says the Cowboys threw the ball to Dez Bryant too much last year. Say what?
That must be old news.
It just came out 5 minutes ago. Heavy market for second and third wide receivers in free agency. Okay, I got to see this because that's where some of these guys that you listen to, it's like, what? Football genius Casterly. Wow, he really did say that. Here we have our favorite NFL Network gobbler, Charlie Casterly's opinion about the Cowboys receiver Cole Beasley didn't see enough of the ball last year because the team relied on fellow wide receiver Dez Bryant too much. Did you guys just hear that? This guy is getting paid, and he said that the Cowboys threw the ball to Dez Bryant too much. I'm sorry, Q. I've been looking at the phone, man. My button makes my button makes noise. Thank you for the super chat over there, but I'm glad your button makes noise. But I think all of our butts make noise. Wow, Charlie Casserly, he did a great job with the Redskins, but after that, he didn't do much of anything else. So that's all we got on there. Other than that, we ain't got nothing else going on. I'm ready for the Cowboys to sign someone. Remember last year? Here's the thing, though. NFL Network just said that. Okay. Hey, I beat NFL Network. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I'm obsessed. Okay. Yeah, understand me, man. Maybe you guys won't understand me. When I feel something or I get something in my head, I'm like a pit bull. I'm not letting it go. Oh, no, let's not talk about pit bulls.
They don't bring back.
I didn't mean to. That's why I said let's not talk about it. Okay. But I'm like a wolf, okay? I'm just going to tear into it, and I'm going to keep going full bore on it. I'm telling you, that guy would be a difference maker for this defense, okay? And until he signs with somebody, I'm going to keep hope alive, okay? I don't want him for $15 million. I'm hoping that the Cowboys can say, look, Earl, the taxes are cheap here, buddy. That money you make is going to go a lot further here.
Yeah, but whoever said that Jerry Jones wants them, now he's going to like, okay, you want to pay me that 15. He's going to demand that
But see, what Jerry wants and what the Cowboys do are two different things, though, Mike. You know that. Jerry wanted Johnny Manziel, right? Jerry wanted to keep Dez Bryant, right?
He almost got Super Bowl ring, so he can't say nothing.
He almost
only
did.
got Super Bowl ring for being injured. As long as he played last year with the Saints.
Well, this is true. This is very true. I'm not disputing either of those things. But here we sit, guys. Thank everybody who's no longer working right about now. Everybody who's just watching. Yeah, we signed. Let me go to that. We signed. Let me see. Cody McElroy. Tell you what, we'll switch up cameras here so you guys can see our new tight end. and his great stats. Cody McElroy, 0 receptions in the NFL for 0 yards. Average, 0. TDs, 0. So, yeah, that's where we are right now. Cody McElroy. Yeah. But I will say this much for us. I will say this much. Last year, it was days before we signed anybody. So for us, this is a major move. This is a major, exactly. He was on the Rams. He played in preseason, 61 snaps, 31 on special teams, and I think 30 as a tight end in preseason. Parker, that's right, man. Apparently, right. They watch me enough to know that I'm obsessed with them. So maybe they're obsessed with me as well. Hey, come on. It's all fun, man. Nick Foles is gone. He's left the division, which means, of course, that they just have Carson Wentz and a guy who's been injured the last 4 years. Mark South said we are 48 under the cap. What is that? We're 48 if you. We're not 48. We're actually, at this moment, on paper, we're actually 19 million. Okay, let me pull up. Okay, because let me make sure. Let's see what's changed. Because I know, as we look at this, Sean Lee's deal has not gone through yet, has it? Yeah. See, like, it's not accurate now because they're still working on stuff. See, Sean Lee actually is redone, where he is actually not a 10.5 million. So we've got the money from him. Basically, with the incentives and stuff, we've got about $4.5 million we'll save right there on his. Here's where we can get money if we want to get money. Is Amari Cooper is almost 14 million right here. If you go ahead and get him to a long-term deal, you can kind of backload some of that money. You could save about $6 million off of that. If you did, in fact, decide that you're going to sign another wide receiver or something, Allen Hurns could still get cut, and you could save $5 million there. You could look and say, you know what, we're going to go in a different direction on right guard and maybe move Connor Williams to right guard, and you could say La'el Collins and save $8 million there. You could go through with Zach Martin's deal, and you could hit the trigger, and you could pull $10 million off it like that. So if they really want to do some stuff, they could do some stuff. I would love to get Justin Houston. I don't know. I don't think his deal would be that low. I think he ended up having to pay him a little bit more than that because he is still a really, really good player. He ended up having 5 forced fumbles and 9 sacks in 12 games. Let me say that again. 5 forced fumbles and 9 sacks in 12 games. You start talking about 9 sacks in 12 games, it's kind of like what David Irving was doing where he had the 7 sacks in 8 games. But just saying, another spot of need. Ultimately, if you did get, let me say this much. Hypothetically, if the Cowboys ended up saying, you know what, we're all in. We see that the Redskins are trying to make some moves. We see the Eagles are trying to make some moves. We see these teams that are doing this stuff. We're going to push our chips in, and we'll go ahead and kick this money down the road. And you sign a Justin Houston. And you sign Earl Thomas. Right? Why? Incognito, because I was in my shop on there, and I told everybody to jump off of that one and come over here, but they didn't go over there. So I don't want to just dump them. And it's free agent frenzy, man. It's free agent frenzy, so we're doing a little things crazy because it's free agent frenzy. If the Cowboys were to do that, now you can go into the draft and say, you know what? We're going to take the best player available. Because now you got tight ends, and of course, thank God we got McElroy. We're good at tight end now. We got McElroy. We're good. You now got at least a defensive lineman, okay, and you got to take care of DeMarcus Lawrence too. You get that deal done, save some money. You get DeMarcus Lawrence deal done, you got the money to get Houston. Just saying. You get Earl Thomas. Now you're saying, okay, we have at least patched up every single hole. And you can go into the draft and say, we're going to take the best player that's down. Somebody is going to be a really good player that's going to fall down. But if you have to draft because you say, I got to get defensive line, and all of a sudden a great young safety comes up, it's like, well, we need defensive line. Or maybe a running back falls down there that you look at and say, oh my God, this guy is almost as good as Zeke. But we need defensive line. We can't take that guy. Or maybe it's a wide receiver that's fallen, because it may end up being a rush on defensive linemen and edge rushers, and nobody thinks about wide receivers or running backs until the second round. You may have guys that are rated in the first round talent that fall all the way to us in the second round. But if you are stuck saying, I got to draft because I need this guy over here, you're screwed. Oh, without a doubt, Earl Thomas is better than Jeff Heath. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It could be. Now, the good thing about this draft is there are a lot of defensive players, edge rushers and defensive linemen in this draft. So you may be able to get a good one there. And I'm not ready to give up on Taco just yet. Taco should be that guy that right now is licking his chops and saying, okay, I've got an opportunity now that David Irving and Randy Gregory aren't going to be there. And that should make him hungry to go ahead and try and do some more. I don't know that Earl Thomas is going to come down. I think actually Collins' deal may have made it harder for us because they just blew everything else away. ESPN. Here's what's funny. ESPN, breaking news. Nick Foles is signing with Jacksonville. That's old news now, ESPN. You're behind. And let's check back in on Twitter. See if anything else has happened. Nothing else from Earl Thomas. That's 14 minutes ago. Let's see if there's anything else trending. Nothing else there. Let's try and go through, see if there's any other breaking news with the Cowboys. Nothing. As always, us Cowboy fans are just kicking back and waiting and waiting and waiting. It's hard to be a Cowboy fan when free agency starts. This is like, you know what this is like for us? This is like Christmas time. And you got the rich friends that are getting all kinds of toys, And your dad lost his job. You ain't got no money. And you understand, you ain't getting anything at Christmas. That guy over there, he's got his shiny new bicycle. He's got his Megatron. He got his new Tonka toys. I got some clothes. Duke Johnson's at Kansas City. Boom. Okay, so we're not getting him. Yeah, it's hard being a Cowboy fan during free agency. Here we sit watching all the other kids. Eagles are picking up the option for Steve Wachowski, offensive lineman. They are bringing back Peters. Nick Foles, $50 million guaranteed. 50 million. Surprising. I would have thought $50 million guaranteed for Nick Foles. That's going to be one that I think is going to blow up in their face. It's a 4-year, $88 million deal with an upside of 102. For the first 2 years, he pulls out $46 million guaranteed. Wow. Damn. Damn, Nick Foles, you got paid. And you got 14 last year for sitting on, well, 14. So Blake Bortles will be out on the market. Damn. All right. Still, no news on somebody that I'm obsessed with. Nick Foles, 46 million guaranteed. Damn. And here we sit as Cowboy fans, waiting, wondering, hoping, and praying. But we gets nothing. Blake Bortles. We don't want. Why would we want Blake Bortles? All of a sudden, that's the thing to worry about. Philadelphia, Deshaun Jackson's going back home to Philadelphia. I think, amen, Cowboys crunk. I agree with you on that one. That we got a lump of coal in Cody McElroy. Oh man, damn! Please give Jerry, please Jerry, give Earl 12 to 14 to go hard or go home. Well, okay, again, I'm obsessed, and I will say that the Bortles to the AAF. Hey, what do you think about Blake Bortles to the AAF, Mike? Was Jacksonville's quarterback. All right. Well, we're going to go for a few more minutes, and then we're going to take a break, and then we're going to be doing our live stream tonight. Everybody will be live streaming, of course, tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern, our regular show and stuff. I do have another channel. It's called The Wood Boar. Let me see if I can actually pull it up here. There's E2 Blue. Okay. Oh, I got the other camera on, don't I? Let's flip over. I can't even remember what the damn URL is for it. Ain't that funny? Ah, yeah, that's it. I'm going to start using this channel. This is actually, damn. That was actually a kitchen that I started and remodeled. But if you check out that channel, it's called the Wood Boar channel. I'm going to start doing the live streams that are on this channel right now over there at work because people have gotten tired of me doing that. They say you should be doing um, just cowboy stuff on there. So no matter what you do, you can't make people happy. So I'm trying. I honestly am trying, but you can't always make everybody happy. So what we'll do is we'll end up going over. So if you subscribe to that channel and ring the bell when I do live and do work and stuff in the shop, if you guys like that, then you'll be able to see that. Cowboys like to build their. Yeah, well, you have to give. Sorry, I can't read the name on it because it's too small. You have to give the Cowboys credit because there was an interesting stat I saw today, which was since 2010, in the first three rounds, first, second, third round draft picks, the New York Giants have had 21 draft picks. Okay? 21 draft picks in the first three rounds since 2010. On their team, they only have two of those players, Sterling Shepard and Odell Beckham. Out of 21 first, second, and third round draft picks. That's why the Giants stink. The Dallas Cowboys in that same period have had 21 draft picks since 2010. And if you count Randy Gregory as still on the team, 11 of them are still on the team out of 21 first, second, third rounders. And 9 of them are starters. That's pretty good drafting. In fact, that's damn good. That means almost 50% of the guys you've drafted in the first 3 rounds are starters. So the Cowboys have been great at getting homegrown talent, finding people that can play. That has not been our problem. Our problem has been more so getting the most out of them and coaching. So the Cowboys formula has been since Greg Hardy, since Brandon Carr, to not spend a whole lot of money in free agency. Yeah, you're right. The Colts have $101 million in cap space, right? We have 19 million before you add Sean Lee's money in there. But guess what? The Redskins had 13.9. Let me pull it up. Let's see. That's ours. The Redskins had 13.3, and they just signed a guy for $84 million. So there's that. So you can do it if you want to do it, but I think the Cowboys are looking at it and saying, I'm not sure we want to do that. But Deshaun Jackson back to Philadelphia, Nick Foles to Jacksonville, and we got McElroy. 88, you see Earl Thomas taking his kids to school every day in Austin. Did you ask him if he was going to become a Dallas Cowboy? Yeah, Detroit's racking up hosts of players, but they still won't do anything with them. You're right about that. Somebody in Washington didn't take financial classes. You are 100% on that. Austin is actually a free agent, and I don't think they're going to re-sign him. No, Greg, they don't have 54 million. After doing the franchise tag and stuff, right now we have 19. It'll go up on Wednesday to about 25 with the money from Sean Lee. Yeah, that's basically where it is. We're the poor kids on Christmas right now. While everybody gets their nice shiny new toys, we're home getting clothes. But I will say this: the longer it goes, the better the chances that the Cowboys get him. Nobody is blowing him away and saying we got to get him before somebody else takes him. You're right on that, Heather. He's probably unless well you unless he's another David Irving, which is could be a diamond in the rough that maybe they see something that nobody else does. Problem with cutting Crawford is you don't have anybody to replace him right now. You're already short on the defensive line. Yeah, all the Eagle fans are hyped up about Deshaun Jackson. Yeah, he's been going downhill for the last couple of years. But Charles, it has nothing to do with how much money you have. You can only spend so much money, and the reality is we've only got X amount of space. They got billions of dollars, but you can only spend X amount of money. Well, but Mike, the problem with Austin is, dude has had injury problems, can't stay on the field. Oh, I know. I agree with you on that one. And this is basically deja vu from last year. Last year, this was the same thing. We sat around for days just waiting. I mean, we were blowing the dust off the equipment itself, waiting for something to happen because the Cowboys, they just will not get into the fray early on. They're going to let everybody else spend their money. And this is the thing that's happening too that you have to think about as well for Earl Thomas. And this is what hurt Des Bryant. When free agency started, everybody was throwing money left and right at wide receivers and things. Yeah, man, boom, at players. But what happens is all of a sudden You know, like the Raiders. The Raiders went through. They got Antonio Brown. They got that offensive lineman from the Patriots and everything else. You know, they're talking about Le'Veon Bell. All of a sudden, you start looking in your wallet. And wait. I could have sworn I had a couple of hundreds in there. Damn. What did I buy? Let's see what I bought a couple of drinks. We went out to dinner. How did I get to be broke? And that's where all of a sudden that money dries up. So yeah, the Redskins, they done blown their wad. San Francisco, how much money is San Francisco? Let's see, where's San Francisco? San Francisco's got 66 million, so they got some money to burn. Okay. Mark's wife has been buying him Earl Thomas stuff to calm his nerves. No, haven't been buying any. 49ers are starting to talk to Earl Thomas. Okay, I hadn't heard that.
I told you that when we were in the shop.
Well, I heard that. Okay, but
They're talking to them and they're and from the sounds of it, they're the ones that can actually pay him. With the amount of money that they have.
don't see anything new on it. That's 6 hours ago. 49ers, okay. February 12th. I don't see anything in here. Keep hope alive. All the NFC East is getting better when we do nothing. And you know what? That's exactly what everybody said last year, and we won the division. Right or wrong? Listen to my son. Okay. Michael, I'm going to make sure I listen to you more. Especially when he tells me I'm not working hard enough. Jerry Jones should have a niece or somebody paid Dak. Could marry them, then he wouldn't have to pay him. Okay. All right. Ramon is actually working over in Maryland. He's actually taking care of the drywall and stuff. Redskins are so stupid. Anybody know the name of this tight end we signed? McElroy. Let me show you his stats. Where is he? Damn. Cody McElroy. Here we go. Cody McElroy. 0 receptions, 0 yards, 0 average, 0 TDs. Cody McElroy. That's our big free agent signing. Don Julio. What's all over NFL Network and all over Twitter? You talking about Deshaun Jackson? Damn, just winning division. It's time to get into the... Okay. Well, Jack, we need a veteran safety and we need defensive line help. Why are we signing six? Okay. There's Philly 500 is online talking about D-Jax coming back. Rico leaving for no reason. Sad to see him go. Breaking news, Dallas signs. Marcellus, okay. Yeah, okay, that's a funny one. Skip. Okay. Stephanie Betts, I agree with you. Redskins are big players of free agency, but still have no quarterback. Well, Heather, you can end up. Here's the thing: you can end up basically kicking these contracts and putting the money off and things. And the Eagles, they've gotten to be really good at doing this stuff. We could be doing a lot of that stuff too, but I think Stephen Jones is just the guy that says we're going to keep our financial house in order and just will not make those moves. And so it's funny looking at all the memes because I see Scooter Magruder's up here now putting up memes and stuff where it's basically Cowboy fans are just sitting around. That's what I'm doing right now. Just waiting for something. Anything other than Cody McElroy. Here we wait. Here we wait. And here we still wait. We're going to hold on for 4 more minutes, make it an even hour. And then we'll be back tonight at 9 o'clock. Probably blowing the dust off because the Dallas Cowboys have done nothing. Bring a Cowboy fan. I hate free agency. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is hard waiting. We're the welfare kids Eddie Murphy was talking about. Yes, we are. We are. Please, sir, can I have a free agent? Please, sir. Oh boy. Tank Lawrence is going to end up with the Colts for a first round pick. Okay. I don't think that's going to happen. Hopefully, when you come back from your class, we'll have signed Earl Thomas. Yeah. That would be the best news ever. Yeah. Tank for Von Miller. Okay. I don't think that's going to happen either. Well, everybody, 9 o'clock Eastern on the Jobu Sports Report channel tonight will be live streaming, hopefully with some more news, or other than Cody McElroy. Other than that, well, we just the broke kids. What about getting Bruce Irving? Right now, I'd be happy for a ham sandwich. Well, we did get Cody. Seriously, just do something. Just throw some meat our way. Just give me something to be happy about. Anything. Anything. I mean, come on, man. We promote the Cowboys. We just want to have a little fun. Can't we have a little fun? Please? Just a little bit of fun? Just anything? Come on, man. We've been good. We've been supporting you. Throw us some red and meat. Give us just a little taste of a player. Just tease us a little bit. Give us some hope. Just anything, Cowboys. Come on, man. We see the Redskins getting the quarterback, getting the safety. We see the Eagles getting a defensive lineman, re-signing people. The Giants, well, they ain't done much, but still. Troy Aikman's coming back. Okay. Law Nation in the house. Yeah, I'd be happy. You know what? I'd be happy even if they signed you, man, because Law Nation's like they can sign me. Um, just do something for us. Give us something to talk. Give us something to work with, man. Even if you cut them like next week, just pretend. Give us a tease. Just say that we had a phone call with Earl or somebody, anybody. It's hard. It's hard being a Cowboy fan. I think I need to fix me a drink. They damn sure make you want to drink. We're going to check the wires one last time before we get out of here. See if there's anything. See if Earl Thomas has said anything again. Nope. Earl Thomas hasn't said anything in the last 36 minutes. Cowboys show up at the party and burnt French fries and beef crumbs. Please, sir, can I have a free agent? Scooter Magruder is going crazy. Oh man, he's got the old woman from the Titanic. Cowboy fans waiting to sign anybody. Oh man, this is just too funny. We're just having too much fun out here. We are just waiting and waiting and drink. Okay, drink one for you, Joe Boo. Damn, I don't even have a shot glass here for you, Joe Boo. We'll be pouring you one out tonight. In fact, Earl, I'm gonna put a candle lit for you, buddy. We got a candle in the window. We're gonna keep hope alive that the Dallas Cowboys make some kind of move. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna keep hope alive. And if I can find out where my damn mouse went. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. If the Dallas Cowboys, in fact, do anything other than signing Cody, I forgot what his last name. What's McElroy? They do anything other than signing Cody McElroy, well, we'll bring it to you. Otherwise, we'll be back at 9 o'clock Eastern with probably, it's official, Earl Thomas to 49ers. Did not see that. Let me see. Leo, I haven't seen that. Let me check the wire here before we go. Don't cry. I don't see that. If you're telling me it's so, you got it before me. But we are getting from ESPN now, Sean Lee staying with Dallas to chase after a Super Bowl championship. I don't see anything about that, but if you guys tell me it's so. And Earl hasn't said anything about it. Good old Vash Lombardi. Cowboys lose their mind on Kenny Vaccaro, but people get excited about free agents because they're familiar players. Learn the draft and you'll get excited. From Vash Lombardi. So was that that must have been a troll here that we had. Yeah, that was a troll here. Not true. Okay. Like I said, why are you playing with my emotions here? I'm sitting here in the dark, man. You know I'm going to lose it when he signs with somebody. It's a good thing there's no bridges close by. But anyway, guys, any news on the Cowboys, we're going to let you know. We got our candle lit for Earl Thomas, E.T., where is it? Where's my clip? Nope, that's not it. E.T., phone home. Phone home. Please, E.T. Phone home. Phone home. ET phone home. All right, guys. I am out of here. I'll be back later on, 9 o'clock Eastern. So be sure to tune in. And I got to go to the store, pick up some stuff, and get rocking and rolling. So appreciate everybody who's been in here. If the Cowboys do in fact sign anybody, we will be back. Uh, what are we looking at here? We will be back if the Cowboys do in fact sign anybody, or if anything goes on. Of course, hope you guys tune in tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern. We'll be here rocking and rolling, and we'll see where everybody is. I'm Mark Holmes. And because you're on my cell phone, I got to get up and turn that off. But I'll see you soon. Oh, I need to turn the camera off over here, too. A lot of stuff we got to do here. One of these days, I'm going to get people. And then they can run the board.